You're doing today is I'm going to show you how to do the self-test on an SRT-4 cluster here. Hopefully I can get the camera to stay. Let's see. Okay, we got the camera to somewhat stay. Alright. Now, to do this, to check the gauges, check the lights in the cluster, what you want to do is you want to take your trip. I'll come from this side, that way it doesn't cover as much. Push this, hold this in. I'm going to take the key and I'm going to cycle it to the on position. All right, see what it's doing? That's a cycle test, all right? Now, there's also something else. Some guys call it the key jingle. That's just a radio noise to let you know your face is on, but because of an aftermarket radio. Now, they call it the key jingle. You can cycle the key over 3 times, off, on, off, on, off, on. All right, and it'll display any check engine codes that are in the computer. So you don't need a scanner. Okay, so here we go. On, off, on, off, on. All right, this one has no codes, so it's going to say done. All right, which is actually good. There's no problems with this car. Basically, I did just have the battery unhooked on this vehicle. Now, if you have a check engine light, and let's say your car's not running right, and it's a spark plug problem, wire problem, coil problem, misfire, okay? That'll come up P00300, which is a multiple misfire, and then it'll be P00302, which would be cylinder 2 misfire. If it's an emissions code, it'll be like a 455 or something's a leak. It'll actually tell you a lot of stuff. It'll tell you your overboost codes. It'll give you the UCC codes. So, I mean, if you want to know more about that stuff, you can look up what a P code is, what the other codes are, and basically you can just Google any of these codes, and there's a lot of different sites that'll tell you what it is if you don't have a scanner. You can always go in, if you say you don't have a scanner on your car, you can go in and you can disconnect the battery for a couple minutes. That will reset the computer, and you could drive your car again. If it throws the code and it comes back the same thing, then you definitely know that it is that issue. And you can address trying to fix that, whether it's switching out a spark plug or a wire, or double checking that sensor to make sure that it's plugged in, or by testing that sensor if you know what the diagnostics are for that. So, all right, well, hopefully that helps you guys out. Little quick one take here. See yas.